So the other day, they came with a trencher and trenched it in, put in a standpipe. This is temporary, right?
Yes, this is a standpipe. This is all temporary.
And it's got a gauge that screws in.
Yep.
And then everything's closed. Then what he did,
hang on, let me disconnect it.
He's got a air chuck into a water line that is just screwed into here. Then using the air compressor, he filled it up. Okay. So what are you doing?
I bring the gauge up. This is what I'm running it into the system. It's all a closed system. Run it into the system. It goes to wherever it's got to go. You let the gauge sit on 80 psi for approximately 2 to 4 hours, and you'll be able to tell if you got any leaks. If you got any leaks, then we got to air it back up and spray down every coupling to find out where our leak's at. As of right now, it don't look like we got one just yet, but we got a little while to wait.
He had a leak, so he's putting some soapy water, some water with some dish soap on there, and it's blowing bubbles. Then we can find the leak and tighten it down, but it happens to be around the gauge.
Best thing ever made. 3 drops of dish soap in a bottle of water. It'll solve a whole lot of problems. Alright, what we did on this end, so if we ever had a problem inside the tiny house or the house James is living in, we put a shutoff valve out here in a 1-inch line. In this 1-inch line here, we put a shutoff valve, 1-inch shutoff valve. What we're going to do is reduce it here after this elbow into 3/4 PVC schedule 40. We're going to go ditch it out on this side, going over to the shed, and that way he's got a shut-off valve out here. To keep this from freezing, there's a little yellow lid right here, and what you do is you set that on top of it. What we're going to do is take spray foam and seal this, so there won't be any water in the bottom of this thing here, and then we'll seal both holes of the bucket. And they actually make one of these for like $18 that you can put, but why? If you got a 5-gallon bucket with a lid, cheap, easy, and don't take long.
There's the tiny house.
We're about 3.5 foot from the tiny house.